Welcome to Sorare Assist, assisting you in your Sorare journey. So is it possible to make a team with a budget of £250, £500 or £750 and have success on Sorare in 2022? Well, that's what I'm going to find out in this weekly series as I buy some SO5 lineups with a minimal budget to see how I get on. Before all that, if you're new to the channel, then welcome. If you like this video, then please give me the thumbs up by smashing that like button and share this content. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ping that notification bell to be informed about any new videos. Also note that these videos are not financial advice and always do your own research. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and Reddit, and for more free Sorare content, please check out SorareAssist.com. Also become a patron of Sorare Assist for budget player scouting and grab your free Ultimate Guide Sorare ebook. Links to all this good stuff are in the description. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, then sign up using the link below to get a free limited card. Okay, on to today's content then. So as I say, in this weekly budget series, I'll be sharing my full results and progress with my budget SO5 teams to see which path is the best for any new managers or low budget managers. I'll be building 4 teams, 2 limited and 2 rare teams with the following budgets. £250 and £500 for the limited teams, and £500, £750 and £500 and £750 with the rare team. In this episode, I'm revealing all my teams and purchases that will hopefully compete for prizes in the SO5 tournaments on Sorare. Bear in mind this episode is recorded on the 26th of January. For full disclosure, as I bought these players on the 25th of Jan 2021, before prices went up anymore in the players I wanted for this series. All the players I've bought are from leagues that are due to start in February, as buying players from leagues that finish in May didn't make much sense. Each week when the season kicks off, I'll be checking the players' scores and seeing where I would have finished in the SO5 tournaments and any resulting prizes. I'll also be tracking my profit and loss and which teams is doing the best in terms of profit and loss. All these players were bought off the secondary market at the prices available on the 25th of the 1st, 2021. Also bear in mind that I've not actually bought these players, but for the purpose of this series, we know what price I would have been able to purchase them for. The weekly episodes will officially start on the 25th of February 2022 when my players will be back in action, so make sure you set those notifications. So let's get stuck in, starting with the limited teams and which players I've purchased. So I'll start with my £250 limited team. So these are the purchases that I've bought, and as you can see, I've took screenshots of the prices on the secondary market at the time that I bought these players. So the players I've gone for are Sugeno of Consadole Sapporo, and I've also gone with Fukumori and Tanaka also as well for a bit of a defensive stack there in terms of Consadole Sapporo. So I managed to pick up Sugeno at £49, which was one of the cheapest goalkeepers I could find on the market. £27 for Fukumori and £22 for Tanaka. I've also gone for a little bit of a stack in terms of the forward options in the midfield in the Seattle Sounders with Nicolas Lodeiro and Raul Radias. So Lodeiro I picked up for £34 and Radios for £58. I've also picked up Blanco as well, just as a backup option because he just looked too cheap to me. £13. Obviously it's unknown where he's going to be playing next season yet, but I'm confident he will still be in the Tampereen American division. So the total cost of this team was £203. So that's left me in my wallet £47, which is 0.026 ETH, which I'm obviously going to track each week with the ETH price fluctuations. So this team is looking very solid to me with the £250 budget. So just to confirm, this is the likely starting lineup for my £250 limited side. As you can see, I've got Tanaka on the bench there, but obviously he could slot in if Blanco doesn't find a new club in the American division. But most weeks, this is the 5 that I'm going to be selecting. So on to my £500 limited side now then. This side is looking absolutely fantastic and a very, very solid team. So these are the players that I've purchased. I've gone for Sung Rayon in goal at 106 and also Yamani as well in the defender slot for £155. Quite a heavy purchase there, but I think that Kawasaki stack there is going to get me plenty of clean sheets, plenty of points, and Yamane is a fantastic player on SO5 anyway, so I'm very happy with those 2 selections. Then I've got plenty of Seattle Sounders players because I'm very confident in their team this season. I've got Ladero, £34, Paolo, £120, and also Raul Radias again for £58. Ladero and Radias both looked very cheap to me. Purchased these now, so I've got a fantastic Seattle stack there. And I've also snapped up Lewis Morgan as well, who I think is going to have a fantastic season for New England Revolution, and is a good possible backup at only £13. So total spend here is £486, so that leaves me £14 in the wallet, which is 0.0077 ETH. So just confirmation then, this is going to be my starting lineups most weeks in this £500 limited side. So I'm hoping for some good results from Kawasaki and Seattle. Okay, so let's now have a look at my rare team, starting with the £500 rare team. So these are my purchases for the rare team. So I've gone for 4 cards because I am going to be using a common keeper to obviously reduce the budget. Now I've gone for a New England Revolution stack here, as you can see. So I've got Brandon Bai and Gonzalez in the defence, and I've also got Lewis Morgan in midfield. I think Lewis Morgan's going to have a fantastic season at New England Revolution. He is suspected to be playing more further forward than he did for Inter Miami. And obviously, New England Revolution are a better outfit than Inter Miami as well. And I've also gone, in terms of my forward, I've gone for Lim Sang-hyub of Pohang Steelers in the South Korean division. It's the cheapest player that I could find in terms of the forward who was starting. 197 he cost me, and Lewis Morgan cost me 196. £36 for Gonzalez, very cheap. Does look like he's going to be a starter for them as a new signing for New England Revolution. And Brandon Bai is usually a consistent starter for New England, and I got him for £99. So total spend is £528. So looking at the team then, this is the likely starting lineup. As you can see, I've got Matt Turner there, my common keeper, as the goalkeeper. Now he is obviously plays for New England Revolution as well, so I have got a good defensive stack here that's going to pick me a good number of points if they do get a clean sheet, and if obviously all these 3 players start. So my common keepers, I had around 5 to select from really to decide upon the rest of my team. So I started with the goalkeepers. Saw that I had a common goalkeeper in New England Revolution, so I decided to look at their defenders to see how much they were. Did that with the other keepers I had as well. This one was the best option in terms of the price. As you can see, this is going to be my starting lineup. Hopefully win some thresholds with this. Don't think I'm going to be winning any cards, but you never know. If I get a lucky streak in 1 week, you never know. But I will be getting some ETH rewards with this lineup. I'm pretty confident of that. We will, of course, see when we get on when these leagues return at the end of February. So on to the £750 team now then. As you can see, I have gone a little bit over the budget here. I did with the £500 team as well. I did forget to mention that. I went over the budget by £28, but that's not much at all really. And in terms of the £750 team, I've gone over by £28, which again isn't that much. As you can see, I've gone for 4 players again in this side. No stacks here, but I think I've got a pretty decent team with the money that I've got. So I've gone for Nagato there. He's obviously playing for Yokohama F Mariners now. He's expected to be a starter for them, from what I've heard, so hopefully that is the case. I've also got Pedro Santos of Columbus and Sebastian Blanco, who, unknown yet where he's going to be playing next season, but he has had links to Boca Juniors, and there is still a chance that he could still sign for Portland. But I'm sure he'll still be playing in a Champion America team come next season. And up front, I've gone for Oli Camara of DC United. So a pretty solid lineup here. Oli Camara was my most expensive signing there, £331. Blanco 194, Santos 130, and Nagato 123. So as you can see, I've gone for a common goalkeeper again here, and that's the Anderlecht goalkeeper, Van Combruge. I've also got Matt Turner there as well as a possible option as based on fixtures, that sort of thing. But majority of the time I will be playing Van Krombrug. So this is my team. As you can see, it looks fairly solid. Again, I don't think I'm going to be winning any rewards with this team. You never know, luck might prevail and I may get a week where all these players do perform. But to start with, I'm probably just going to be looking to getting some ETH thresholds to build up the balance and maybe improve on some of these players depending on how the season progress. I'll probably look to save up for a goalkeeper. That may take some time, but we'll see how we get on when all the games resume. When these players do have games, I'll obviously be tracking their progress, seeing what scores they get, adding them together, see where I would have finished in the league table and what potential prize I would have won. I'll also be looking at the ETH threshold as well to see how much I would have won for them, for the rare teams, because I will be predominantly putting them in the Global All-Star. That makes sense when you're on a low budget to get those thresholds while they're still in place. And what I'll be doing is tracking my progress and profit of each team. And then on this slide, I'm going to be tracking the profits of all teams to see who's doing the best each week. I'm going to put a little tick next to the one who's doing the best. And this is going to let us see what the realistic possibilities are of building a team based on these budgets and what maybe the best start strategy is for a beginner. So it's going to be interesting to see what results we get. Like I say, the matches for these teams don't start till the end of February. But I wanted to get this video out now because I've bought the players now. I wanted to get the players before the prices went up too much as these leagues start to kick off. As we know, I've gone majority for the American and Asia leagues because that makes sense because those leagues are due to start and I'm going to have a full season of utility for these cards and hopefully. So all I can say is roll on end of February so that I can start sharing the results with you guys every week on this weekly episode. So now you know all my teams, and this weekly series will resume on the 25th of February 2022, and from that date these videos will be every week seeing how I get on in the game weeks. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to see how I get on. That's all from me today. If you like this video, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel and ping that notification bell. Join our Patreon and don't forget to pick up your free Ultimate Guards Sorare. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and Reddit. And for more free Sorare content, please check out SorareAssist.com. Links in the description. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, then sign up using the link below to get a free limited card. Okay, thanks for watching today and I'll see you again soon.